Hey guys, how you doing? It's Terri Kern here, and I want to give you a mini studio tour of the area where I throw all of my pots. You can see over my shoulder I have lists of all the different ideas that I have of things that I want to paint. It's always good to be mindful of the end result that you're trying to achieve when you're sitting down to throw forms and vessels and things like that. I also have a list of some of the online classes that I'm planning on teaching in the future, so stay tuned for that. If you look at the wall behind me, you can see that I've got a Mako color chart. They are my preferred underglaze. I love to be able to visualize the colors that are available to me as I'm thinking about new designs. I also have some beautiful artwork by other artists. That painting there is by Jay Wilford, and then I also have a small painting by Mary Mark. They're two local Cincinnati artists whose work really makes me feel like high energy and creative. I also have some examples of old and new work. I think it's so important to remind yourself of how far you've come in your evolution as an artist, because let's face it, ceramics can be soul destroying on some days because of the failure rate that you might have. So it's always good to remind yourself of how much you've learned and how far you've come. Now you can see behind me, this is where I sit to throw on the wheel. I have a lot of natural light coming in from some windows that are across from my wheel. And I also have my little bookcase there that's full of all my tools, my bats, my newspaper, spray bottles, anything that I need to throw. You can also see that I've attached a little board from the ceiling, and that's because when I'm working on my online classes, I like to attach a camera that can film me from up above as well as one coming in from a different direction. So I'm going to ask you this question. When you are sitting down to throw at your wheel, what are the things that you have around you that make you feel inspired and energized and ready to sit down and throw some pots? Anyway, thanks for watching this mini studio tour, and I hope you guys have a good and productive day in your studios.